Last year, the Storehouse was providing 2 million meals and 40,000 articles of clothing a year, and the demand continues to grow. More and more New Mexicans are struggling to feed themselves and their families, but they don't have to wonder where their next meal is coming from. The Storehouse provides free food and clothing to adults and children who need a hand during hard times. Lisa Powers Giering is Public Relations Director of the Storehouse of the Greater Albuquerque area. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Nikki.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
You know, we talk about a lot of the light and fluffy stuff, but we really need to get to some of the really important things, the needs of people out there. So let's first talk, for those who don't know, about how the Storehouse was actually found.
The Storehouse was founded in 1969.
Okay.
A gentleman named Titus Scholl was a Lutheran minister here in town.
Okay.
And he started feeding and clothing people out of the back of his Volkswagen bus.
Wow. So he knew he had a greater purpose. And so many families out there that you're reaching out to. Tell me a little bit about those families that reach out for help.
We serve what's called the working poor. These are families that are usually both adults in the household are working. Some of them are working 2 jobs.
Okay.
They're raising families, but for whatever reason they just don't have enough, and they're forced to make hard decisions about whether they're going to go to the doctor, whether they're going to get something done on their car, purchase something for their home, or eat. And when
How do you make those? I mean, how do you choose?
That's what defines hunger, because if you have to choose, then most people are going to go hungry.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a tough balancing act to be able to figure out, you know, where do the priorities go, especially when you have an entire family to be taken care of.
Absolutely.
So what should we know about the things that you're doing right now as far as the holiday season goes?
Well, we just came through the busiest time of our year.
Okay.
I tell people it's almost like tax season for accountants. The holidays is the food season for a food pantry, because people definitely remember us at the holidays, but we're open all year.
Okay.
We definitely have had some great support this year. We've had food drives all over town, and people have also raised money for us all over town.
And you know, it's a big problem across New Mexico. What should we as the public really know about what's going on with hunger in New Mexico in general?
Well, I don't think people realize that hunger is kind of a secret, and it could be someone who lives as close as across the street from you that doesn't have enough money for food.
Right.
And I think people like to kind of polarize and say that couldn't happen to me. But one crisis in a family can wipe out what they need as far as money. And people who are going hungry aren't very different from us. I mean, they want to do what's best for their families.
Absolutely. And you know, the thing I want to mention is that the Storehouse is actually not a shelter. So what are the actual policies?
We are there Tuesdays through Saturdays.
Okay.
We have food available once a month for families, and we have clothes available once a month for families.
Well, how does the Storehouse actually acquire the food and the clothes and supplies that it actually needs?
We have food drives all year.
Okay.
And we also accept donations all year. And we basically rely on donors and volunteers to survive.
Well, what's the greatest need right now for people who are watching saying, well, I'd love to help? What do you need the most?
You know, you can always donate food, but what we really need is money, because we can provide a meal for about 18 cents.
Wow.
Because of the way we acquire food. We purchase food, but we purchase it on a wholesale level, or even lower than wholesale level. So we can, you know, as much as a can of corn would cost for like $1, we could get maybe 5 or 6 of them.
Wow. So every cent literally makes a difference.
It does.
But you have no constant source of income. I mean, that's the thing. So how do you just continue to generate the revenue? I know you said you do fundraisers and things, but how does it stay consistent?
It's funny. We definitely fundraise. We definitely apply for grants.
Okay.
We have churches all over town who support us.
Okay.
And we have $1 million budget. I mean, it comes to us, and it seems like because we're doing such a good thing, it just works.
It brings out the best in people, doesn't it?
Absolutely, especially this time of year.
Yeah, and even Thanksgiving. I mean, that's your big event. You do the Thanksgiving on the Mayflower. So what happened, you know, as far as like flipping the switch for you? I mean, because that was that's a big thing, and a lot of people come out and support it.
The 2 disc jockeys that used to do it for us, and it had gone on for 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
They left, and so we had another station take it over.
Okay.
And we promoted it, and it was actually shortened in length. It was going to last about 5 days, and this time it lasted 3.
Okay.
And people who came to visit and who were listening to 94 Rock and TJ Trout. He inspired them with short-term goals for every hour, and,
I love that.
People brought money. People brought a lot of money.
Wow.
In years past, we've gotten as much as 30,000 pounds of food loaded up in the Mayflower truck.
Over there.
And this year, we only got 10,000 pounds of food, but we got $18,000.
Wow.
And when you multiply that, it equaled 100,000 pounds of food.
Oh, that's amazing. That's encouraging. And with more holidays literally this weekend, tell us some of the businesses that you're partnering with.
Well, right now, we're wrapping up this, I think, tomorrow with J. Walton Automotive. They're doing a peanut butter drive.
Ooh.
The Sandia Area Credit Union is doing a canned food drive in every one of their branches.
Oh my gosh.
And you know, it's funny. They're going on all over town. Sometimes we don't even know about them till they call us and they say, "We've collected food. Please come get it."
Oh, I love it. I love to see everybody rallying around it. And as you can see right now on the screen, information of how viewers can contact you directly.
Yes, the best way is to go to our website at www.thestorehouseabq.org.
Okay.
And all the information you need, including events, how to reach us, emails for people that you want to contact are all right there.
Perfect. And of course, we'll have more of those details for you right here on our website, as we always do at casa.com. Lisa, thank you so much. Happy holidays, and thanks for what you're doing.